How'd you do, I? See you met my faithful handyman. No! Not another one! I'll save you! It's what Batman would do! He's just a little brought down, you see, when you knocked. He thought you were the Candyman.
When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. That's horrible.
Okay. A quick shot. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that came out wrong. You're not helping. You're not helping your case. You're not making this any better. You realize that.
Oh, it was glamorous, I can tell you. The souls of the dearly departed who couldn't rest, and you just went around and you started turning them into paintings. You're a monster. Well, tonight, I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. Oh, Grandma, no! So I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Where's my guillotine? Because that one door says, no, you need 2 stars to enter. I figured that was the door to the final boss. And apparently no. But then again, that was a week ago. I was very young and naive then. No!
Excuse me. Coming through. Sorry. Couldn't help it. I'm completely incompetent. Damn, I look good running into those heels. Ow!
Thanks to philosophy, all is forgiven.
And welcome, gentle viewers and listeners, to today's stream. I am Coyote de la Mancha, howling at windmills and tilting at the moon. Been a hectic day, but by God, we're getting into it. So, let me go ahead and start the process here. Pay no attention to that clattering sound in the background, which I distinctly did not mention. Alright, merchant, priest, then Minsc. Excellent. Here we go. Whew. So, anyway. This episode's not-for-profit is the Southern Poverty Law Center. The Southern Poverty Law Center is best known for their efforts during the 80s to eliminate a particular group of... What are you? Okay. A particular group of white sheet wearing Goombas with pointy hats.
You have but to ask.
By way of their Clan Watch program. So, no prize guessing what they're about. They strive to strengthen voting rights, end unjust imprisonment, eliminate poverty and economic inequality, and dismantle white supremacy. So, as you might imagine, they don't get any funding from the government. So, if you or someone that you know would like to help out with what they do, or are in need of their services, link is in the description. Likewise, if you are in a position that you might be able to help them with their noble cause, link for that is also in the description. And so, on with our show! Yeah, we're never going to need a Wakizashi +1. I'm sorry, man. By the time we find ourselves in need of it, if we ever do, we'll probably be able to just buy one. Alright, Dorn. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, okay. So
have
I'm
but to
just
ask.
taking care of business with the merchant here a little bit before heading on our way. Does anybody need chainmail? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking we can go ahead and sell that. Because, lo and behold, there's a whole bunch of really well-armored dudes here, so go ahead and free that up. And the Moonlight Walkers. I mean, nobody but that one monk could use it, and it's not that he wasn't a cool guy. He was. But, he was not as good at his job as he might have been, and because of that, he tragically died. Alright. We have dough. On with the show. Okay,
attend to it
always
in a trice.
remember, walk on the right-hand side. Oh wait, no, he's further away, okay. I don't want another run-in with the graveyard guy. Oh my god. I know, I'm rich. I'm a happy miser. Yeah, the guy who's like, no, I've faked my own death. Everyone must believe that I am dead. I'm going to stand around here at my gravesite and kill everybody who looks at my gravestone to make sure everybody understands that I'm dead. Is it something in the water? Is it just... why? What? Nayland establishes once again that the priesthood is for sale. Moving along. Okay. What does Elixir of Health do? Cures all poisons and diseases, and gives 10 hit points. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna need, like, 6 of those, and a whole bunch of those. So, oh my god, yeah, it's ridiculously pricey, but I know we're gonna need it later. Because, yeah, basically everybody here is 2nd level now. Isn't that lovely? Everybody's 2nd level, except for Zan, but he doesn't matter because he's about to leave. Fucking hell, man. And we're going to be going up against absolute terrors. It's like, you know, I'm an idle merchant, or an idle noble, and so obviously I and all my retainers are 6th level or higher, impervious to your spells, and literally dripping with tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of gold pieces worth of magic items, because apparently you can just buy them at the 7-Eleven in this world. Because, you know, capitalism, I guess. Something, capitalism is bad. Something. No, don't go up alone.
I shall attend to it in
the fact that that's what I told you to do does not mean that that is what I wanted you to do. So, yeah, just as a quick recap. We're still traveling with the anti-paladin despite his class, because every class struggle is a political struggle. I've brought our reputation up again by bribing a priest, because religion is the opiate of the masses. We've solved the problem in the mines by doing the soldiers' work for them, which means the miners will continue to be starved and worked to death because they don't own the means of production and their bourgeoisie masters don't care about anything but profit, including their lives. This society is completely collapsing, as has been evidenced by a variety of observations I've made in towns throughout the series. We've seen repeatedly that the only way to effect greater social change and justice in society is for the workers to seize the means of production, and my character is seriously considering communism. In addition to that, it's something around a full day's work just to get to where Dynaheir is being held. We're horrifically underleveled for the task that lies ahead. We've got weapons that hopefully won't break anymore. Half the pack I'm leading is dangerously unstable. It's dark. And I'm wearing sunglasses. All of which is to say it's time to reunite with Minsc and Boo. I mean, Minsc and Engels. God damn it. I mean, Minsc and Boo. I knew you would return. Rejoin with Minsc and Boo, and we shall once more charge headlong into adventure and glory. It's been quite the boring trip without you. Welcome back. Let evil beware. Let it get a righteous boot between the eyes. Onward! So, yeah, Zan, glad we could help you. I'm sure that you and your Moonblade will be very happy together. But it's... well, hang on. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have any... I already checked. He doesn't have anything on him but a dagger. So... remove. There we go. While my stay with you was admittedly fruitless, it has at least been fun. Wait, did he just say fun? I might even enjoy sharing another ill-fated adventure with you. Should you ever require the use of my Moonblade, pessimism, churlish demeanor, considerable talents... yeah, that was on the list somewhere, I'm sure. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're all fine here. It's fine. Okay. So... let me just double-check a few things. How is everyone doing spell-wise? Dope. Well now, look at you. Bronwyn, you could memorize another spell. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking another Cure Light Wounds, honestly. I mean... Doom is useful, but frankly, I don't think any of our opponents are going to be susceptible to it. Detect evil, I mean, everybody we encounter is evil, so that's really not a problem. Remove fear, sanctuary. Duration 1 turn. So... okay, you know, actually, I think Sanctuary might be the way to go. Simply because it'll allow her to be unattacked by her enemies, hopefully, if worst comes to worst. Minsc, of course, has no equipment, but we're about to solve that, and no spells, for which we are all incredibly grateful. Wait a minute. Minsc, what was your... No, you're proficient with a two-handed sword. Where the heck is... Where the deuce is the two-handed sword? Do you have it? I gave it to someone, didn't I? Rancor. Longsword +1. I could swear I had a two-handed sword for this guy. Although the temptation to give him Rancor when we get towards the end of our quest is going to be distinctly high. I don't know if that's going to be doable or not. But I'm giving the Helmet of Infravision back to Minsc, partially because, frankly, he needs it more. And, okay, why was that listed as something that you could sell if you have it equipped? Why, game? Just why? Okay, so I'm gonna need to pick up a few more things from the merchant before heading out. Alright. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Move a few more things over to Minsc. Minsk-a-Pinsk. Moving that around, making sure everybody has the ammunition that they are going to need. As the old saying goes, praise the Lord and pass the admonition. Alright, so Minsc is going to need a two-handed sword and a composite bow. Frankly, I think the bow can safely go to him because, as I recall, he actually... No, he doesn't have a proficiency in it either. But he's going to be sticking around longer. Okay. Alright. You know, actually, let me pause while I do this. Every second counts with this guy. I don't remember everything by any means, but I remember that if you take too long with Minsc's quest, he gets really tetchy. So we're going to avoid the tetchy Minsc. And then we're going to go back to the merchant, because apparently I sold a thing I should not have sold. Oop. What is this? This is the elixir of health. Yeah, I might need that someday. So, alright, Dorn. You have potions, don't say I never gave you nothing. And she has Potion of Insight and Potion of Absorption. Excellent. Here, take that healing potion. It will do you good. I love the fact that Boo... Neat. It's so cute. And... yeah, I'm just gonna have the majority of the healing potions also in the hand of Nira, because she keeps dying! Why, Nira? Why the constant die? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna go over. Oh, let me go over everyone else's spells as well, real quick. Sleep almost never works. And it's my main spell as the main character, but sleep almost never works. It's like most of these characters, basically, he has a name, he's impervious to sleep, is just almost how it goes. So, color spray doesn't seem to affect anybody. I mean, did it on a bunch of kobolds a while back and they didn't care. Maybe it was some trick of the, maybe it was some trick of hitboxes or something. Okay. So, Burning Hands, and as a last-ditch thing... Oh. Nahal's Reckless Swimmer. Just for those moments when, oh, what the hell, we've got nothing left to lose. Alright. So, Minsc, I need to get you a two-handed sword, and... You know what? Actually, hang on. I have a better idea. Now, there's no way I can justify Dorn giving up his sword in character. I want to, though. I really do. But I don't see it happening. Okay. Gonna go ahead and move some more of those arrows over to Minsc, because frankly he is going to be with us longer. Grr. Okay, I am still annoyed. But, you know, that I was allowed to trade away something that was equipped. But you know what? Life's full of these little moments, and I'm gonna deal with it. I do not know... there's somebody or other who had... Yeah, Kylie's dagger. Which I don't know... I'm gonna have to go back. Much, much later when I'm leveled up enough that I can take on kobolds without somebody dying. Which apparently I am not currently in such a position. You may recall at the end of last episode...
You have but to ask.
I darn near died taking on just a group of kobolds. So... Now we're getting ready to rescue Dynaheir because I make great decisions. Going to drop Minsc because I'm getting ready to have everybody rest, and I don't dare have him part of the party when we sleep for 8 hours. Quote unquote, unnecessarily. I am truly saddened that you wish Minsc and Boo to leave. If you have any need of a stout blade, and an even stouter man to swing it, do not hesitate to call on me. Oh, don't worry. We will be calling on you very shortly.
You have but to ask.
Everything takes money. I am trying to save these people, and these people are the ones price gouging me. The revolution will come soon enough. And again, maybe it can't come soon enough. Alright. Composite longbow. Two-handed sword. Awesome. Now,
I shall attend to it in a trice.
we sleep, and then after sleeping, we pick up Minsc, because Minsc,
You have but to ask.
gods love him, is just not very bright. And again, I don't remember a huge amount from his situation, but I do remember literally we were on a bridge leading to the place where Dynaheir was, and he freaked out while we were on the bridge, on the verge of rescuing his witch, and went berserk and killed the entire party. That is almost literally all I remember of his mission. So, I don't usually do this, but yeah, we're gonna try to use some of my previous knowledge to avoid a disaster.
It shall be as you
All right,
wish.
let's double check the marching order. All right, we've got the 3 tanks up front. Minsc, the very, very difficult to hit. Yes, -1 armor class. Bronwyn, -1 armor class. Dorn, you do not have a -1 armor class, but I don't like you that much. It's not that I dislike you, I just don't like you as much as my friends. I trust you can understand that. Okay, so... Bronwyn, how are you doing? Yeah, you've got plenty of ammo. You're good. Alright. We're good? We're good. We're all good. Okay, here we go. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay, so from here, you would think that we would go over, straight west here, and then we would cross here, but the way they have it running, we actually have to go up here where the water is greater and more dangerous. Then we go over here and down here to the Knoll Stronghold, but not this time. This time we're just going over here. Now then, as you may recall. Okay, that we can afford. No, I'm gonna leave that there as a reminder of Dear God is coming this way. Now there's a bunch of stuff over here that we are horribly underleveled for, including some guy who throws darts for 20 damage apiece, which is ludicrous. And I don't mean ludicrous as in, oh my god, it's insane. I mean ludicrous as in the nice, heavy war darts that they use, not the ones you have at the pub that don't do any hit point damage under most circumstances. The heavy war darts that you can throw do 1d3. If you're an ungodly specialist, you might be doing up to 6 points of damage. If you are a monk, if you are a 17th level Grand Master of Flowers, you might do up to 12.5 points of damage when you hit somebody with one of those. And that dude was doing 20. So either he's just breaking the rules like Dorn over here, or he is festooned with a level of magic that is legendary to the point of absurdity, or he is a god. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I cannot get there from here. Going southward, and then from there, the Knoll Stronghold is still unreachable. Maybe...
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Waylaid by enemies, we must defend ourselves. Okay, I don't see the enemies yet. Scanning for them. Not seeing them.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
But at least that gives me opportunity to get my formation back, because apparently it's just assumed that without formation, we just, we just straggle along and die. Okay, missile weapon, missile weapon. Why, Minsc, you don't seem to have your weaponry available. What a tragic oversight. Thank you, Bear. Okay. Actually, hang on. Yeah, longbow. Okay. Missile weapon, missile weapon. Excellent. Alright. Alright, everybody.
Let's give them a right crack.
Shoot the bear. The cave bear is completely unimpressed. That's fine.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask!
Oh, Minsc, don't ever change.
Cannot fall.
Holy crap! The bear just did 18 points of damage in one shot to Dorn. Tragically, Dorn, you can fall, but we would rather you didn't right now. Really? Really? Wow. Okay, our first random encounter, and our heaviest tank just dies. Literally, he died before he could even be healed, and it just... Okay, you know what? Let's see where this goes. I'm gonna try the sleep spell, even though it usually doesn't work. Yeah, it didn't even show the bear needing to make a saving throw or anything. It just didn't do anything. Stone the feckin' crows, man.
I need aid soon, lest my hamster become an orphan.
No, literally killed. No, the bear died. Okay. 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 Wow. I don't usually do this. But I'm going to reorder time.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay. Maybe? Since apparently this time we were not beset by giant grizzlebar that just attacks a heavily armored and armed party out of, sheer pathological hatred.
It shall be as you wish.
Maybe we can go through a map without everyone dying. For the people. For the cause. For the revolution! Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, 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 sneak. What? Why did I suddenly take a detour down? Okay. Nobody else did. That was just me. First, I'm going to establish that there is a path to be able to get to the Knoll stronghold. Now, depending on what I find there, I may come back here and, you know, dare the miscellaneous encounters. But I half expect to encounter like a 50th level kobold who just stares at me and my head explodes. Oh god, an enemy, no. What will it, what is it, what will it be? It is a Zvart, okay. Zvart. A Zvart, in theory, we can do. And I need to give Minsc his weapons, which I keep forgetting to do. Oh, dopey me. I'm hoping that by the same logic that indicates, well, there's an iron shortage, therefore no matter how old the sword is, it still breaks. Now that we've solved the iron shortage, no matter how old the shortage is, no matter how old the weapon is, now it won't break. This is my dream.
Let's give them a right
This is my nightmare. Why? God, no!
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay, I really thought that he had his... I really thought that he had his bow ready, not his sword. But, there we go. Okay, Zvarts can be affected by sleep.
This will not be a
That is a lovely thing. I would be really ticked off if they weren't.
Eat flaming, or possibly frosty, death!
Yeah, Nira, you're adorable. It's official. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise.
It shall be as you wish.
Money, 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 money. Okay. And before we go any further, we found a ring which can fund our adventures, and I put it in the bag. I have a vague recollection that there's also an item that allows you
I shall
to
attend to it in a trice.
do the same thing with scrolls and books that I'm currently able to do with gems, with the gem bag, and I really want that device. Alright. Before we go any further, time for a scouting expedition. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I could have gone there, yeah. See, I thought that this would be a faster route, going straight west from Nashville and then going down. Apparently I needed to go southwest and then down. 24 hours of travel! Oh god. Okay, is this it? Is Minsc gonna just freak out on us? Yeah, this place looks rather sturdy, even though it's ruined. She is. She's in that pit. I just need to find her in that pit. Okay. How are people doing on fatigue? People doing alright? You feeling okay? Feeling alright? Okay, yeah. This was the exact spot in my old playthrough where Minsc freaked out and tried to kill everybody. So, here we are.
It shall be as you wish.
Casting Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
That was my next question.
I'm tired.
We shall hold here. You look tired.
Yeah. I love how Dorn's like, you look tired. We should stop for your sake. Yeah, okay.
I grow torpid and require slumber.
I am so torpid right now, you guys. Alright. Camping. We need to go there fully refreshed. Alright, is everybody ready for this? Now, hopefully, Minsc is not going to get impatient
Now, me hungry.
while we're here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, why? It's finally happening, you guys. It's finally happening. Gnarl and Hairtooth. Oh god, they have names that makes them immune to sleep. I guess. Yeah. Let's just do this. We'll just start out. Literally everyone I've spoken to, except for the demon prince or whatever he was, has been like, oh, well, if you speak to me, I'm going to murder you. So I'm thinking, screw that noise. And yeah, I'm casting sleep just on the off chance that it will affect these guys.
My blade will cut you down to size.
And yeah, sleep does not affect them, I guess. No, it does! Yes! Rejoice! Okay, you guys. This is it. This is our big chance. I have my sling out. Someday I'm going to learn how to use it. Right now I can barely hit the wall with the darn thing, but that's still better than a lot of the alternatives.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay. Oh my god.
It shall be as you wish.
Okay, we actually won the fight. Let's see what we got here. Gauntlets! Yum! Money is good, of course. Isle Gem. Potion of Cold Resistance. Potion of Hill Giant Strength. Minsc. Get the potion. Is that a two-handed sword? That's a bastard sword. Okay. Okay, wait, before we go any further, save! Now, let us examine the loot. So, Potion of Hill Giant Strength. You know, since you're carrying Boo, you can only have 2 potions, but I feel like that is a sacrifice worth making. I don't need the... I picked up the vial of mysterious liquid again on the off chance that it would be useful to me, but it looks like it's not. Potion of Cold Resistance. I will keep that for later. Find Familiar, honestly, I think I may sell that. Familiars, with very few exceptions, do not have a good place in adventuring. I might do a little research on that, see how the game handles it. The Brawling Hands. This pair of gauntlets was likely developed in Karatura to aid masters of the martial arts. Legends speak of such masters from the Far East bringing these items with them on their journey, though details remain sketchy. Put your dexterity up to 18. Puts your dexterity up to 18. In a game system where armor encumbrance does not lessen the amount that your dexterity affects armor class, these gauntlets put dexterity up to 18. That being said, I think I may wear them, because I have an armor class of 9 without them, which means I have an armor class of 5 with them. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, survival comes first. Hill Giant Strength, and in general, just hell yeah. Okay. Are we good? We're all good. We're good, right? We're good. Yeah, I'm kind of funny. When I'm going into enemy territory and people who are stationed there as guards look at me, grin, and say, "Oh, I'm hungry," and start coming towards me with weapons drawn, even though dialogue was in the offing, I will happily just attack. So, alright, let's see here. I have 2 possible pathways. I'm going to take the path less trodden
I shall
first.
attend to it in a trice.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I miss something? No, that I didn't. Okay, that's just a potion that I left there. That's fine. And the path less trodden is Bupkis. Emowyn, are you finding anything? Are you finding anything, Emowyn? Em, are you finding... Em, does this annoy you? Do you find this annoying? Does this annoy you, Em? Am I annoying you now? Is this annoying? I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Yeah, can you tell we grew up together?
Hello.
No, no, nothing of consequence. That's just a little speck of mean.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're going forward very, very cautiously, one little bit at a time. For I know not what awaits us. Hey, everybody, switch back to missile weapons, please.
You have but to ask.
Okay. Gnolls are, at best, chaotic, evil, stupid. And it's never a good thing when you encounter them because, I mean, the nice thing is you can always tell when you're getting near one of their strongholds just by the smell, if nothing else. Because gnolls do not necessarily bother using latrines.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Possibly frosty. Death!
Okay. Let's do the time warp again. Yeah, and just as a general reminder, Minsc in first edition, and I believe in second edition as well, a ranger could have basically a racial enemy. Minsc's special enemy that he gets bonuses against is gnolls. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but so far the Fortress of Gnolls is actually going a hell of a lot better than going up against the idle rich, the bandits, and the guy who throws darts around in the pub. Now you figure that one out. Hey, Imowen, this happens sometimes. Why are you all the way up there? Please, sister of my heart, stick to formation. Whoa, okay, hang on a minute. So in the proper formation, the way it is now, yeah, you're supposed to be in the back. When we're retreating, you're in the back. Yay. So, how about you also be in the back when we're moving forward? Can you do that? Awesome! Yay! Go team, go. Okay. Enemy sighted. Okay. Once again, everybody start out missile, and then go to melee when they get up close. By the way, if you like what I'm doing, if you would like to support the channel, please consider giving the channel a like. The signal boost really helps the channel in ways that I cannot even describe. Please, 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 like my videos. Thank you.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask!
Hey, this dude is... Okay, no, he's not trying to attack me. That was me attacking him. Okay. Dyslexia is at best a mixed blessing. Moving on.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
And yeah, Noel takes 14 slashing damage from Dorn. Good God. And I mean, Dorn being
It shall be as you wish.
a half-orc who is also an anti-paladin, which in the earlier editions is something that was only available to humans. There are in-story justifications for it, but it's mostly a matter of game balance. As happens with any game system, sometimes you have to kind of do a few somersaults with the story in order to keep balance. But you know, I can do a few more intellectual somersaults. Like, okay, he's obviously, for all the fact that he's first level, he's a very experienced, well-traveled character. He's obviously encountered a lot of things. Probably he was not an anti-paladin when his friends betrayed him long ago, or else they would have known better than to betray him. So, you know, maybe there were extreme circumstances, and he made that deal. And, you know, maybe he encountered some kind of magical elixir or something that, yeah, she's down in a pit. I don't know if it's necessarily this one. that boosted his strength. There are pockets of chaos magic here and there that will do such things. I mean, that's true even in the earlier modules. They might kill you, but they also might give you cool stuff. So, yeah, I can kind of, all right, you know, it's you know, I'm doing a few mental backflips here, but I can make it work for sake of story. I can make it work. That being said, you know, I keep coming back to, like, the idle rich, who's also 6th frickin' level, and dripping with 100,000 gold pieces worth of magic items between himself and his followers. I'm just like, really, game? I mean, was this really necessary? But they'll get theirs. I will find them. You know what? Why don't you come back a step? Let the tanks take the lead and do that thing they do. I just think that would be a great thing for you to do. Yeah, I am liking this organization of party a lot. This is really working. Having the 3 tanks in front, the 3 support in rear, and not encountering people that are anything between 3 and 6 times my hit dice. That's working really awesome. And holy crap, these guys have a lot of gems. Which is odd, because we haven't encountered gnolls basically anywhere else. So they're not raiding the place, which says to me that, I guess, they are... My guess is they are, maybe they're not, maybe she's down here, maybe. Yeah, I guess not. Okay. I totally forgot what I was talking about. The important thing is that, as I've mentioned before, the ultimate collapse of this society is nigh. It is only a matter of time, and then the people will rise up and seize the means of production. What are you? A Zvart. Okay. Everybody switch over to missile. Yeah, we found something that really works, but we're getting ready to get rid of one of our tanks in exchange for the witch, and I have at best mixed feelings about this. Not the least of which being, is she gonna last? It's interesting that Zvart will have teamed up with gnolls until you realize, well, the gnolls probably enslaved them. Gnolls are kind of badass. Well, physically. They have brains of tapioca, but physically they're very powerful. Okay, save successful. Can I go down now? So I'm hoping that Dynaheir is down here, just on the basis of maybe she has you know, abilities that kind of startled the gnolls, and the gnolls were like, no, we don't really
I shall attend to it in a trice.
feel like watching her. So that's up to you guys. Okay, so to all appearances, I have, you know, I can see this. I've searched, I'm looking down and there's no sign of her. But, is that really the case? Because, again, I don't remember much. But I remember that she was kind of hidden, and it was hidden in a really cheap way. It was like she was hidden in a shadow that was more or less imperceptible because of game mechanics. And logically, the characters would have, you know, been able to tell, oh wait, I can't see that. But the player cannot. So, okay, here we go. I spent such a long time, and again, I don't remember a huge amount of detail, but I remember I spent a great deal of time just searching for her when I first played this all those many years ago.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Why are you in the middle of that? Oh my god, Nira, get out of there! The frickin' squishiest of all squishy mages, with her 8 hit points at 2nd level, keeps just like, my turn to save the day, and then she charges forth with her stick. Her magic stick that will somehow do her damage instead of her opponent. So that's good. I'm just like, why? Why, kid? Why would you do that? Yes, give them a right thrashing. Closest thing to my voice I was able to find. Alrighty. More jewelry. I'm thinking, therefore, since we haven't seen gnolls wandering around the countryside,
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I'm thinking they found this place and they were able to basically raid this encampment, you know, this place, and they're just like, oh wow, look at that, somebody left a whole bunch of loot here, how convenient for us. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, alright, I need to go back down there and... take a left. Alright, that's fine. I don't need your short swords, I am pleased to say. Whew. Alright, so looking at the map, yeah, going up those stairs is probably where we need to go from here to find Dynaheir. Yay, Dynaheir, go, go, go. More gnolls!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Now, normally, you will have noted I have the squishies in bat. Normally, you might have noticed I will have the heavy, we'll start out with everybody doing missile and then move to melee. But I wanted to make sure in this instance that actually this very thing happened. That I had the badass tanks in front being, well, kind of a bottleneck. Shield. Keeping these guys off of the major I am squishy, hear me gish. You're really close to this guy. Could you back up a little, please? Just humor me. Thank you. There we go. You know, after fighting the idle rich and
You have but to ask.
This will not be a quick death. Possibly frosty death.
Sorry, microphone went out for a moment. It'd be great, in a way, if Dorn were to die, and then Minsc got his stuff. But since I am not a calculating bastard in this game, and, you know, Dorn is being kind of a bug, I think it's time for one of my precious sleep spells here, because that's a lot of these guys.
Tempest, give us victory!
Okay. Those guys that are still conscious? Yeah, go ahead. No veteran. Yeah, I feel like I made the right choice using a spell in this instance. Anybody who is a veteran or an elite or something like that.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Why are you going down into the pit? He's right up there. Don't leave Bronwyn alone with him. Dude, don't do it. Oh my god, why? Okay, apparently in this game it is impossible to step over a body. So that is why. Ha! Knoll Chieftain. Okay. Guys,
It shall be as you wish.
let's... What are you? Null Elite. No, don't advance forward, you bloody nit. You neither. You hold the damn line. It...
Tis a fine day to die.
Try to keep up.
Okay. Now.
My blade will cut you down to size. Eat flaming.
See how well that works? See how well it works when we all, like, coordinate and do stuff like a team? Isn't that lovely? Hmm? Cannot save during combat. Cannot save during combat. Who else is here to fight? Quick save. Okay, thank you. Loot! Money, 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 money. Jewel, ring. Inventory is full. Giving the potion of frost resistance to Nira. And that magic? No, it's a flame dance ring. Okay. Okay. Anything else around here I need to know about? Apparently not. Okay. This was a lot of gnolls, and actually rather tough gnolls. Although, again, I find it amusing and bitterly ironic that they went down a hell of a lot easier than the guy who's good with darts. I still kind of secretly suspect that he was a demigod of some kind. That's the only way that I can explain the kind of damage he was doing. But yeah, we're doing well. That two-handed sword is so cool. But it rightfully belongs to Dorn. I'm not gonna just take it from him. Because I am not like him. Whoa! Okay. M.O.N.
I'm gone.
Run. You'd better be. There, okay.
It shall be as you wish.
Okay. As the search continues for Dynaheir, according to the cutscene, she's in one of these pits. Hey, there she is! Okay, something just occurred to me. If I part ways here with Dorn, does that mean that I'm gonna have to come back here later to meet with him again? Is he the fool? Do you have any idea? Because that would kind of suck. It's like, oh no, we lost the witch. Well, we can always go back and get the anti-paladin. Oh no, he's all the way over there. We'll hang in this pit until I come get him. Oh, Jiminy. Wow. I guess he just stays here and becomes the de facto ruler of the keep or something if I do that. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? I'll worry about that when it happens. Dynaheir, we have found you.
Thy decency is refreshing. So many we meet are lacking.
Alright, did you just diss me? Minsc? That's not cool. Holy crap. I thank thee for saving me. 'Twas courageous to follow the likes of Minsc into battle. Great gods, lady! If a touch foolish. Holy crap! What is your damage? You're welcome, by the way! I have naught to offer thee in return, save my services in battle. Mayhaps I could travel with thee a while, and an opportunity may arise for repayment of my debt. Minsc is, well, yeah, I wouldn't say he's well, but he's a good guy. He is Minsc. Okay, but he hath a strong sword arm, whilst I am practised in the arcane arts. Shall we join? I already do not like this person. Okay, I would frankly rather hang out with Dorn. Is the Fool, would you be willing to double check and see if when Dorn leaves the party, if he's findable elsewhere? I feel like that might come up in the future. Meanwhile, how did you come to be captured by the likes of these creatures? Yeah, I noticed there is no option here for, hey man, don't talk about my friend like that. And I think there should be. How did you come to be captured by the likes of these creatures? Alas, we were ambushed in the night. Minsc was overcome by yet another blow to the head. Yet another, she says. And I was spirited away before he could recover. With but 2 eyes apiece, there is not more we could have done. Surely 'twill be safer for us all if we join together. What sayest thou? Alright, who the hell do you think you are? I am Dynaheir of Rashimen. 'Tis not a title, 'tis just what I am from. We two are indeed a fair afield from our home, but 'tis necessary rite of passage. Minsc must make his dagema by seeking adventure, and while I must prove my worth to my sisters, in much the same manner. Okay, I sense politics, and you were on the losing end. 'Tis an interesting time for the realms, with great things foretold for the Sword Coast. Yeah, when one of my older relatives wished me on my birthday, may you live in interesting times, I knew that we were not friends. Great things are foretold for the Sword Coast. 'Tis therefore a likely place to look for what we need. What is it that you need? What dost thou seek on this adventurous road? Mayhaps we can all find what we need together? Alright, from there, it's what I seek is my concern alone. Continue your passages if you will, but I want none of it. I will endeavor alone. Which, parentheses, with all of my friends, end parentheses, or, how did you come to be captured by the likes of these creatures? Which is the same as before. So yeah, alright, you are welcome in my company, Dynaheir. Okay, Dorn is a new companion with the enhanced editions, so I can tell him to go someplace specific to meet up later upon dismissal. Awesome. I have no doubt that thou shalt make an interesting traveling companion. Yeah, I do not like you. It is only for Minsc's sake that I am keeping your company.
You wish me to leave?
I don't like either of these options. There's yes, get out. There's no, not now. And then there's yes, get out of here. Oh my god, I'm a dick!
You shouldn't make a habit of committing mistakes like this. They add up. If you change your mind, I shall be at the friendly arm inn.
Okay, good.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Yeah, there are certain compromises that you always make in any game.
Adventure and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
And one of the compromises that we're making in this one is the idea that, yeah, you can tell a person's morals by the company they keep. Which, no. I'm sorry, but no, you can't. You're in the company of someone that I don't trust. Therefore, you're an evil person and everyone should destroy you. Laughing Gremlin, I thought you always knew that you were one. I mean, you were the world's greatest after all. Good to see you too, Laughing Gremlin. Although, I like to think that... Yeah, I was hoping that once I finished with the Arkham series, I had put my bat dick moments behind me. But apparently, 'twas too much to hope for. Wrong button. Why? What? Dynaheir, why are you all the hell way up there? Why? What? You don't even have any weapons. What are you doing? Get back here. You're just gonna die a horrible, pointless death. See? I didn't try to have this happen. She's literally, look at her. She's at the back of the party. She's supposed to be at the back of the party. And she charged forth. I'm like, no. And I tried to have her go back. And then she just died. Oh. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, Minsc. Oh, holy cow. Alright. Well, I guess come on then, people. I mean, let's face it. The nights are getting cold, and she's not getting any warmer. Holy crap! I did not try to have that happen. It just... wow. Okay, well, you know, that works, strangely. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep spell the Null Veteran because I have a feeling this combat is in danger of getting out of control.
Dynaheir! No! You will be avenged!
Tempest, give us victory!
Am I gonna cast that spell anytime soon? Alright, people. Everybody focus on this guy over here in the corner. Except for me. Because I'm casting a spell. Okay. Now focus on this guy over here. Am I ever going to cast that spell? I mean, I've got a dex of 18. What the heck did I roll for initiative? Okay, M1 paused, weapon unusable. Means that the quiver was empty, but that's fine. It's full now. Okay. Am I ever going to cast that spell? Look, it shows it on my icon that I'm in the process of casting a spell. And then I'm just not? Why is it? And it still has me casting the spell.
It shall be as you wish.
Did I lose the spell? Yeah, I did. Alright. Yeah, meanwhile, I lost the spell. It's gone as if I had cast it. Yeah, door frame blocking line of sight. I don't know, maybe. Again, that's just one of the concessions that you have to make in pretty much any game. In this case, it's really, I can't just peek around a corner and cast a spell? No. No, you may not. Alright. Rest in pretension, Dynaheir. I know, right? To this day, I have no idea what her capabilities are. I have no idea. None. Okay, yeah, it looks like I can move over here. It's just it's a little dicey the way that they use the graphics. Very thin meat shield. I mean, yeah, technically she did take an attack that might have affected someone else. I'm trying to look at. Am I going to boot her or res her? I think I'm gonna boot her, but I know it would mean a lot to Minsc if we actually didn't just roll her off in a ditch and carry on. So she rests in pretension, but I'm still gonna try to do right by her. Yeah, I feel like there should be other places in this area that I can go. But, getting there is apparently a bit of a challenge. So... Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Minsc. I'm sure that She was a person. Yeah, I know if I just click in the shadowed area, pardon me, the game will try to find a path there, but the characters are kind of dumb, and they tend to meander in ways that are defiant of formation when I do that. Still, I think you may have a point. That may be about all that's left. So, alright, let's see. How are you getting there, guys? Dynaheir. She was a person. She believed in stuff. She was alive. And now she's not anymore. Okay, I guess there's just no way of getting there? I guess? Yeah, okay. So... yeah, this area. Nothing to see here. Move along. So bizarre. I really expected that there would be more to explore here. Alright, let's go ahead and
You have but to ask.
Head down this way, you guys. Not me alone, but everybody. Seriously, I was gonna have her, like, cast a spell or something. But as soon as combat started, she just charged them and died. She did not pause. She did not blink. She surely did not stop to think. But bravely, as intrepid adventurers go, she goed. Now she ain't here no mo'. I saved her from a more painful canonical death in BG2. I'm sure that will bring Minsc great comfort. Hello, there's a pathway up here. Still, frickin' Dynaheir. Oh my god. I'm just like, why would you do that? In the name of reason, why? Okay, everybody's using missile weapons to start. This is good.
I'll
I don't know what the deal is with the mages wanting to get into the front. Nira is in the front again, and she is supposed to be all the way fucking back here. The Knoll is trying to attack Imoen.
I've done had enough.
No. Oh, hello. I do feel that burning hands is called for.
I've done had enough of this.
What? No! The person I had you target was here. You just flamed your own party. You absolute spoon. The Knoll Elite did not even take damage from that. Yeah, remember when I was talking about how I have no doubt that whatever happened with your old college chums, I'm sure it wasn't your fault? Forget I said that, will ya?
This way.
Oh, Emmeline, thank you for polishing that guy off. Okay, dear, I didn't want you to go quite that far. No, come back here. Come back here. No, just... You... Nira. You...
My turn to save the day.
Save yourself. God, you... Crazy... I can't even. I just... Why?
Tempest, give us victory!
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay. Once again, the Knolls have a thing about Imoen. Imoen just needs to die as far as they're concerned.
I'm gone.
Stand back and watch this.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, don't try to impress people, okay? Just make the bad guys die. That's all I'm asking, okay? Just...
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
There we go. Holy crap. Good, just... People, as a fellow magician, what the actual hell? Okay, so I'm curious, what is her more painful canonical death? What the deuce is her damage in Baldur's Gate 2? What happens to Dynaheir in Baldur's Gate 2? Inquiring minds want to know. Ah, no! Back here! Yeah, my mouse got over enthusiastic. What am I even doing? I mean, while I'm here, you know, I might as well just explore everything, take everything. It's either that or go through the long and arduous process of adventuring all the way back to the Friendly Arm Inn, pick up Dorn, and then adventure all the way back again. I'm just like, no. But do tell me, please, what horrible and unmentionable fate awaits Dynaheir if she had lived long enough to be part of Baldur's Gate 2. Please mention it. For I am a wanting to know. Aha! Another Gnoll. I have GNUs. Another Gnoll has been sighted.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Okay, Imoen, once again, I don't know why you're anywhere near
My turn
towards
to
the
save the
front.
day.
It shall be as you wish.
Let's just arrange for the remaining heavy hitters to go forward and heavily hit, shall we? Or you could just walk around them, that's fine. You know, whatever. Okay. So the Gnolls are attacking Imoen and Nira. God damn it.
I'm gone.
And they can just walk past
I'll do it.
the heavy-hitting warriors without a problem. That's really frustrating. Fortunately, there is only one of them left. He seems to have recognized the errors of his ways. Okay, everybody. Everybody attack the Knoll Slasher.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Imowen, why do you have a short sword out?
To ask.
If I somehow accidentally click on your sword as the thing of choice, I repent myself of it. Yeah. Yeah, we got you bottled up now, don't we?
I need aid soon, lest my hamster become an orphan.
Holy crap, Minsc! Minsc, no! Nope, 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 nope. Don't move forward, people. Now is not the time. Bronwyn? First, heal Minsc. Okay. Now, everybody gang up on that last knoll. Frickin' heck. Alright.
You have but to ask.
And a ring. Gold and a ring. Anything magic about this ring? No, it is an onyx ring. Very well. Into the bag it goes. Did I not see the previous comment? Okay, on my display it goes from Dynaheir she was a person to, well, you saved her from a more painful canonical death in BG2, and then it goes straight to, did you not see the previous comments? So I'm guessing that YouTube did a thud with one of your comments. Sorry about that. I say to myself, what a wonderful world. I see infants in their glow. They're learning more than I will ever know. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay, I need to change it from top messages to all messages. Why? Why would it be doing that? Okay, hang on a minute. Let me fumble my way around this a little bit. There. Okay. Okay, yeah. She gets experimented on by the same guy who makes Khalid go to pieces. Yeah, okay, that's pretty grim. I should have expected it would be something like that. Yeah, mostly Khalid's fate. I remember Jahira being absolutely frantic in her trying to find her husband, and my just being like, I'm sure we'll find him under a table somewhere. Nothing to worry about. Alright. Okay. And we've been there. I don't want for these jerk-offs to come back, you know? So, by Nettie Jingo, I am trying to just empty this frickin' place as well as I can within the circumstances in which I find myself. We've already explored down there. Whoop. Did not mean to do that. Wait, where the heck am I? There I am. Okay. Goody
I
goody
shall attend to it
gumdrops.
in a trice.
No, everyone stick together, please. So, alright. Anything else of coolness around here? I've already been down there. Let's go down here. Because I don't want to come back to this feckin' place. This place is just horrible. Everything is horrible. Nothing works. There's nothing but suffering. We obviously need to reconsider communism. I see. Let's see. How does that go? I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Minsc, you're falling behind. Is Dynaheir's body getting too heavy for you? Yeah, alright. Minsc, time to switch over to missile for this guy. I see skies of blue and clouds of white.
Will cut you down to size.
Bright, horrible days, the dark, sacred night. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Come on, Dynaheir, sing along! Oh, sorry. The colors in the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people going by.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
See friends shaking hands, saying how do you do? And every time they do, they're saying, I love you. Hello, little Svart, we love you, now die. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than Dynaheir will ever know. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I'm sorry, Minsc. Too soon?
It shall be as you wish.
Okay. What is down here? The Zvarts were not allies of the Gnolls, for obvious reasons. They were slaves. So that's just kind of how Gnolls roll. So what is down here that somebody decided was worth guarding? I'm curious. I want to go ahead and empty this place out this session. Then figure, you know, I'll go back, I'll get Dorn, and he'll have a few choice words to say, I'm sure, but, I mean, yeah, I did tell him to go, so no blame, really. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, frontliners. Come to think of it, have your melee weapons at the ready.
Thy Valkor's mighty blade.
Yeah, all of that.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Those of you who are heavy hitters, be prepared to hit heavily. Right, there's the ocean, go get it. Zoom up. Come on, Minsc. You're not gonna poop out on me now, will ya? No, Minsc and Boo are never poopy. But how does one kill an ocean? I'm sure you'll find a way. If anyone can, my friend, it is you. Running a bit low on spells here. Let's see, how far am I from... alright. Okay. Time to go back here, camp, and then head out again. I'm pretty sure that Minsc does not consider us to be on a timetable now. I miss Dorn. I mean, he's an evil guy. He probably voted for Goldwater, but I still miss him. Do a quick camp. Beautiful stars in the sky. Okay. Let's see to what degree this place has or has not repopulated itself in our absence. Not that I'm suspicious of, there being, teams and teams of more gnolls, you understand. But, I'm kind of suspicious of there being teams and teams of more gnolls, because this place has been horrible so far. Poor Dynaheir. Just, terrible. At the same time, though, I feel more sorry for Minsc. I mean, he's gonna blame himself. And he really shouldn't. It was my job to protect her. Yeah, but it was first and foremost her job to protect her, and she did not. That's not a failing on your part. Poor Minsc. But you know what? We're gonna give her a proper burial. It's not gonna do her a whole lot of good, but I figure it's the least we can do. Get Minsc lots and lots of sweet, sweet booze. Just let the man get absolute, black-eyed, roaring drunk. And then, you know, we'll deal with what needs to be dealt with. What is this? Another Zvart. Why, hello, another Zvart. In my mind, I'm already composing what I'm going to say at Dynaheir's funeral.
It shall be as you wish.
Which, again, you know, that kind of thing, it's not for the sake of Dynaheir.
Possibly Frosty.
She has other things to worry about.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
But, it's for Minsc's sake, and more than that, it's for the sake of Boo, frankly.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Only take me to a licensed cleric.
What? Dude! Okay, that Zvart just nailed Nira with a longsword, I guess, and did maximum damage? Holy crap. Yeah, in this system, if you're reduced to 0, you're not unconscious, you're just dead. There's no in between. There's no in between okay, sleep spell time. I've had enough of this. I have had it, which means you guys have had it.
Let's give them a right thrashing. Down to size.
Yeah, I don't know what the holdup was, but holy crap, those dudes lasted a good long while, and yeah, they managed to take out Nira. Or Nira. Alright. Whatever mysteries this place still has can plainly wait. One of our
You have but to ask.
beloved comrades has died. Specifically, one of our beloved comrades that I personally care a great deal about has died. We will come back. We will return. We will not be held from the final mystery of this place. But not today.
I shall attend
Behold,
to it in
a wandering monster. Poor Nira. Oh, there's a fair number of you guys. Yeah, another sleep spell. Screw you dudes. And that's why. Holy crap. Little bastards get lucky sometimes, and then they just wreak havoc. Minsc in one shot is just like, near death. literally just trying to leave so we can camp and bury our
Tempest,
dead.
give us victory!
Off to a licensed cleric, yes. Fortunately, I happen to know where a licensed cleric resides.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Frickin' Zvarts, man, what the hell? I'm gonna sell that potion. Every little bit helps. I see you missed me when I was gone. Yes, Dorn, as a matter of fact, we did. Okay. Camp. And onward. Onward to Nashkel.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
You've been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself. God damn it! Okay, fine.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
What is it this time? Is it another? Yep, okay. Nope, this time it's not a bear. It's a winter wolf. Alright, everybody, stand down. Minsc. Charm animal. And everybody else.
I'm gone.
Just frickin' chill.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
If Tempus
No, Imowen, you crazy goat, don't. Hey, Winterwolf is charmed. Combat avoided. Awesome.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Onward we go. On to Nashville. There.
I grow
Remin.
torpid and require slumber.
Alright.
You have but to ask.
So we are going to a licensed clinic. Yes? Yes. Boo is very excited that you will be able to resurrect Dynaheir. Yeah, about that. You see, Dynaheir was she wasn't necessarily a religious person, but she was a spiritual one, and a lot of her attitude towards certain things, well, it reminded me of some of the elves I've spoken with. Frankly, I don't think that it would be within our rights. I don't think it would be reasonable or just to force her back into this life again, Minsc. She's completed her journey now. Ours has only begun. I do not pretend to understand what you are saying, but I suppose you are very small. Yeah. Oh, including the lol gem, I love that. Yes, Minsc, I am very small. You may take what I say as being a good thing to do. Very good. Who trusts you? Yeah, nobody wants to buy that frickin' vial, and I can't blame them. Going through, see if there's anything else I need to sell. Yeah, these two. Yeah, and yeah, you can sell things that are in your possession. Nowadays, there's a lot of video games that won't let you do that, just to keep the very mistake that I made earlier from happening. But this is not one of them. So we will carry on my wayward son. Don't need to keep a supply of short swords because she has a magic short sword. Okay.
It shall be as you wish.
On to bring back Nira. Ah, this poor kid. I swear good luck and her have ever been strangers. Maybe it's just a Zvart thing. But, you know, Zvarts are like, yeah,
You have
I'm
but to ask.
one hit die or less, but let me tell you, buddy, when I hit hard.
I have a bad case of armor chief.
Have you brought a suitable bribe? I mean, donation? As it happens, yes, I have. Nira, raised dead. Bye. And you are welcome. Okay. Now. I need to start using some of her scrolls. My instinct is, of course, oh, I need to save these until they're really needed. She keeps dying. What the hell am I saving them for? Honestly. At least she didn't get arrowed that time. That's always really annoying. She has the most health potions, but, problem is she has so few hit points, she tends to just get nailed and then made incredibly dead before she can use anything, and it just doesn't matter at that stage.
I'm tired.
I know. Trust me, guys. The inn is next. Well, that's not entirely true. The inn isn't completely next. The graveyard is next.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
There.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, we'll just bury her here. Next to the store. Across from these beautiful trees, which, for all we know, might genuinely have been her last wish. Farewell, Dynaheir. You will be missed. But when you charged those gnolls, they sure didn't miss you. Oh, hang on. I I did something wrong. Oops. I forgot something very important.
You have but to ask.
So I forgot that I don't have access.
I have a bad case of armor, chief.
I don't think I really needed to know that in quite that level of detail, Minsc, but thank you for sharing.
Ooh, I'm tired.
Dynaheir was a very private person. When asked about her past, she always had very little to say. She said she was from the far eastern nation of Rashimen and had come to the west with her trusted bodyguard that we have come to know as our good friend Minsc. Minsc is on his Dajema, a rite of passage, and for the very brief time that we knew her, it seemed as though she might be involved in something similar. We can't say for sure. She would only say that great things were foretold for the Sword Coast. She always seemed very sure of herself, and she was possessed with a, let's call it an old world sensibility. She always had high standards and was very demanding of her companions. And for all that she sometimes expressed some concerns about Minsc that I would not repeat, she always obviously had a respect for him, and she would never go far from his side. And so, now that we are on the Sword Coast, we will place her here where she will rest, knowing that in her absence, great things will indeed be done. You rest now, Dynaheir. I'm sure in some fashion you deserve it. We will just ignore the fact that apparently that means we just dumped her body on the side of the road. That's grave marker. Yeah, that's the grave marker for where she has been interred for her final rest. Hello, Zan. Innkeeper. My friend needs to get very drunk. Bring all the mead you can. Huh. Yeah, there's ogres and madmen in the woods of the west. Yeah, we know. There's a fair to the east. Alright, Minsc has drank until he can barely stand. I hereby decree this to be a successful wake. Now, yeah, most of the rumors that we're hearing otherwise are along the same lines. Everybody else has drank politely. Units of the Flaming Fist are in the area. But most importantly of all, Minsc is properly schnockered. Not sure what intoxicated does in this game, but I'm pretty sure he needed it.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Yeah, Minsc, okay, I think you've had enough. And so, on that note, gentle viewers and listeners, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream for today. I hope that you enjoyed the rise and the fall, and then the fall again of Dynaheir, and the conclusion of that part of Minsc's quest. It seems to end much as it began, in confusion, despair, and cuddling with the one friend who could truly understand him, Boo. But before we go, I'd like to take this moment to thank all of our patrons, present and future. With special thanks to Cryptid Rhea, Guinevere, and ADFE, and most of all, extra special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. When you do, please send me a message via email or patron message as to what color in which you'd like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at ko-fi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, of course, a huge thank you for all of you who've been circulating the links. The signal boost really helps. Thank you. And so, until next time, pay your respects,
Choose your friends wisely. Not all are as trustworthy.
leave nothing unsaid, and choose your friends wisely.
Kind words.
For indeed, not all are as trustworthy as Minsc and Boo. And apparently Minsc and Bronwyn get along rather well. Cool. And so I will see you, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again.